Hi there, welcome back to Marky RC. On today's video we've got the Tamiya tr15 stadium truck, released in 1991 and was Tamiya's first low engine RC truck. Has a little FS15 Tamiya motor. I don't think this particular buggy has been used very much at all, looking at the bottom of the chassis. Got some new tyres coming, new anodised red chassis. Going to strip all the gearbox down, well basically strip the entire car down, clean it all in the hydrosonic cleaner, and then put it all back together. Probably get a new body from Team Blue Groove. This is the original body, but it's a little bit snapped on the back there, and it's missing the plastic panel that covered the back up. Stickers or decals I'll get from MCI like normal, because they're really good quality. This particular buggy's still got all its original radio gear, and it's using a Tuba, if that's how you pronounce it, receiver, and I've got loads of old controls and crystals that I can get and pair with that. Apart from that, everything else looks to be in pretty good order, so I'll do a full strip down video, and then part 2 will be the full build video. So let's get on and get this buggy stripped. Here we have all the parts. Buggy's completely taken apart now. Only thing to do is rebuild the shocks when it comes around to fitting them. Totally strip the engine, and doesn't look like the engine's had a lot of wear. Just some old nitro fuel in there that needs cleaning out. I'll give all of that a really good clean. Same with the exhaust, nothing wrong with that. Carburetor's a little bit grimy, but I'll soon put that in the hydrosonic cleaner and that should clean all that up nice. Notice the universal drive shafts, which I think were a hop up in this particular buggy. FRP chassis, shock mounts and a strengthening brace. Absolutely immaculate body, apart from a small little tear in the back. Roll cage is a bit yellowed, but I should be able to sort that out and clean that up. I'm going to use the old servos and the old radio gear to keep it quite authentic. Fuel tank almost looks brand new. Got all the A-arms there, wishbones, big pile of screws, and the old silver chassis plate. Absolute disaster with the wheels. Put them in the acetone to try to get the old Perez tyres off, and it's actually melted the wheel, and the wheel's gone all soft. The tyres aren't coming off, they are well and truly glued on. I've tried every method, still to no luck, so I've ordered some new wheels. So I'll stick all these parts, get everything cleaned up, all laid out on the table. Put it all together. Got a few hop ups coming, so next video I'll have all the parts cleaned, and then I'll do a full build video of the TR15, and then I'll run it around the garden a few times. So let's get these parts cleaned. Here we have all the TR15 stadium truck parts laid out. Got all the chassis plates and the shock mounts. These are FRP, and I normally have like a fake carbon weave on, but they were all stained with nitro fuel, so I've painted them like a matte black colour. I think that'll make the buggy look a lot nicer when it's finished. We've also got all the exhaust, cleaned all the fuel tank out, new air filter, cleaned all the underside of the heatsink, all the cylinders clean. All the crank is clean, absolutely spotless carburetor, all running freely. We even get a little fuel filter in this particular kit. Then you've got your gearbox housings, A-arms for the back. I've left all the hubs on and the steering knuckles because the little E-clips are a right nuisance to put back on, but they've all been cleaned in the hydrosonic cleaner. And then you've got the spur gear, which has like a little clutch system. I've never seen it on any of Tamiya's other cars or buggies. basically like loads of discs stacked up. I'm assuming it's like a very early slipper clutch. I'll have to do a little bit more research on that to find out what the actual function of that unit is. But I've left that be because there's a lot of discs inside and it worked perfectly fine. Got your aluminium engine mount, that's all been polished. I did find 2 different hexes. I'm assuming one must have been lost years ago. You've got your A-arm braces. Then I've got the all new hardware. Front and rear stabiliser bar. Probably going to paint that bumper. Fill it and paint it so it's black. I think that'll look a lot nicer than the grey. Full set of bearings. You've got metal shielded for inside the gearbox and the rubber sealed bearings for wheels and everything that's outside the gearbox. You've got the brass bushing, which I more than likely will replace with bearings, but they're in the suspension, so as long as it all moves freely, no big deal with that. New hardware. You've got new shocks. They've been fully rebuilt and they've got a medium spring rate on. Then we've got all the tie rods, the vintage servos, and then brand new hardware at the top there with the hop-up aluminium red chassis plate, which comes with the 4 aluminium standoffs. Didn't even know they were in the kit. You can't see them when you buy that when you bought that online. I've managed to semi-salvage the roll bar. It's a slightly off-white colour now, but where the bolts used to be, it is roughly the same sort of shade, so I'm probably just going to leave that be. Then you've got the battery trays, front braces, and then 4 new wheels. Well, 2 new wheels at the moment, but I've got 4. The other 2 haven't arrived yet. And 4 new tyres. So next video will be putting all this lot together. Only thing I'm missing is some nitro fuel tubing. So I'll see you in the next lot of videos, which will be the build series, which will be a 2-part video of putting the car together and then just giving it a little gentle run around the garden. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like and subscribe, it'd be cool for a new channel. Hope to see you in the next one. See you later. Bye.